Alright folks, and welcome back to the dawn of world sports. I am the Donfather and I'm now going to be reacting to Rugby League. This video is entitled The Most Shocking Rugby Super League Fights of All Time, and credit for this video goes to Sporting Moments, who has 210 subscribers, so a relatively small channel. So don't forget to subscribe to their channel if you like the video. Also, I'll put the original video link in the description section below of my video, so if you want to watch it without my ugly mug, you can. Just click into that link and you can watch the whole video. Anyway, Rugby League I'm very familiar with, especially the Super League, which is in England. Of course, there's a lot of teams there that I'm familiar with. I've watched some of it before in the past, and it can boil over and it can get very exciting indeed. They do knock 7 bells of shite out of each other, 7 colours of shite out of each other, and very enjoyable. I quite like these compilations where they put them all together and it just gets excuse me, it just gets you really excited. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what's on it. It does say Rugby Super League Fights, but like other videos I've done, there has been a mashup in there of other stuff as well, but it should all be Rugby League. So anyway, let's get this sorted. No more talking, let's go! Oh yes, look at it, look at it! Just arms flying everywhere. I think I actually watched this game, St Helens versus Wigan. I'm nearly sure somebody got punched on the ground in this. It was a final, I think. Here we go, here we go. Look, watch the man in the background here. Boom! I'm sure he hits him again. Watch. Oh! Absolutely fucking mental. Straight red card. Here we go. Oh, and swung an uppercut. There's punches flying everywhere. They'll have to go up closer to see the extent of it. Oh, right over the top. Boom! Oh, he's went for the uppercut. He's went for a hook.
You've got to go back to Murrayfield when Nathan Brown said if anything kicked off in future and what some of the big Wigan players picked on some of his players, he'd expect the
Wigan Huddersfield that was. This is Warrington Wigan now.
Swinging the arm. That is a punch to the face.
Australia, Britain in the Rugby League, I say. It's going to be mental. No love lost. Here we go, they're trading blows. Toe to toe trading blows. Fucking knock him out.
It's 1970 all over again.
Getting out of dummy half and then Fields.
Oh, lovely. He just caught him sweet over the top and on the chin. Down he went. Look at that. Boom. You can actually see his legs going out there.
If you're going to push, you've got to keep your guard up.
Well, this is it. You're going to push like a bitch, you're going to get hit.
Given Leeds a run for their money so far. Wilkes is patched up. Oh, Peacock's not enjoying that.
Oh, here we go. He's fucking lost the plot. There's no talking to that boy, he's lost it. Going for anyone in a red jersey.
It's all a bit strange though, isn't it? Don't you think?
What's going on here? He's got hold of him by the leg. A lot of just shoving and driving the fist like that into the face. Bradford versus Leeds. Now this is a bit of a rivalry here. Look at this! He never even went for the ball. Straight into him, no hugging or kissing. Bang, straight in. No attempt for the ball, just straight into him. And to be fair, he gives it back. He's given as good as he was getting. Like, he's made no attempt there. He's just tunnel vision going for him, trying to land a blow. Absolutely outstanding stuff to watch. And you know what? That's what the crowd want to see. He's down on the ground. What's going on here? He's pulling his hair. Ah, I don't like all that pulling the hair stuff. What a hit that was before that though. What a hit. Oh. Look at that. It's hard to even see what's going on. There's just limbs getting thrown everywhere.
Has been stronger in the end in that.
Britain versus Australia. Absolutely no love lost in this. Oh! Right on the jaw when he was laying down. Better cheap shot, but look at him now. He's stuck in like fucking there. Absolutely lost the plot. The big fella, he's over the right hand side here. Baldy headed Australian lad. Fucking hell.
He gave him a facial here, watch.
Call him by the neck there. That was the one there. He was down on the ground. Bang! And that was it. Just fucking mass brawl. St Helens Leeds. Two huge clubs in England. That there is thrown digs. St Helens Wigan. That was completely off the screen. Fuck's sake. Look at it go. Look at them go. You don't see anything like this in football and soccer. Nothing at all. They just push each other and roll around and con the referee. This is pure joy to watch. That is actually Owen Farrell's dad there. He played rugby league. Owen Farrell, rugby union for England, the kicker, that's his father. Here we go. England don't know who it is. Tonga. Fucking hell. 4 on 1 there. Come on, the English lads need to help their guy out. It's just, they've just completely lost their shit altogether here. Magic. Great Britain, Australia. These are proper digging sessions, these ones. They just have that extra snap to them. You're just waiting on something insane happening here. Ooh! That was brutal. The slow motion does not do that justice.
And the ball's up in the air, and the referee says it's forward and offside, and there's trouble. And it could well finish up in a brawl.
This is what I love about the rugby league over the rugby union. From a working class background rather than a middle class to upper class background of the rugby union. Rugby league's just normal people, big lads, knocking the fuck out of each other. Beautiful. Look at the mud of the place. Dug up like a spud field. Fucking hell, they're fighting all the way down into the tunnel nearly. Oh yes! What a shot! Oh, here we go. It's not ridiculous, it's fucking magic. It's just so hard to watch because there's so many fights happening everywhere. There's not one clean fight going on. They're all big lads as well. There isn't a man in there that is not just a strong motherfucker. And obviously they've got a fucking head, their heads fucking, they're mental. There's just everyone involved here. Really hard to see where the fight is. He's got a split on it above his eyebrow there, his forehead. Oh! That's it now. Great Britain versus New Zealand. Fucking knock each other. There's something about that there when it's on the countries. It's got that extra aggression to it. It's like you're fighting for your country there. Even though all the fighting should be done in a rugby sense, when it does kick off, it just has that extra. That's the end of the video. Absolutely magnificent. And as I suspected, it wasn't just all Super League. There was also some international stuff in there. The ones that were, there was an extra sort of bit of aggression to them was the Great Britain versus Australia. Of course, England versus Australia in any sort of sport is very, very competitive indeed. There's no love lost in them whatsoever. Great Britain is pretty much England, because Scotland doesn't really play rugby league and Wales is a rugby union stronghold, so it's pretty much England versus Australia there, and they fucking don't hold back, do they? There's just punches flying everywhere, even the cheap ones when they're down on the deck, boom, boom, they're not afraid to throw them in, and of course that just encourages an absolute eruption for every man on the field to just knock the fuck out of each other. Absolutely amazing. Some of the guys there in the rugby league for Australia reminded me a little bit of when I was watching the international rules in the AFL when Australia plays Ireland in the international rules series, and they just fucking kill each other. That was probably a little bit more violent though, to tell you the truth. Rugby league in Australia is huge, in England it's huge as well, and they're professional sportsmen as well, aren't they? So they're physically fit, they're big strong hoors, they're about fucking 18 stone of pure muscle carved out of fucking granite, but psychopaths as well. That added together, put into like a rivalry between the two nations, it's a recipe for absolute joy like that there to see. Really, really enjoyable video. Some of the teams there, I know I've got a lot of Australian followers on my other channel, the Don's channel. A lot of people watching the AFL. There's also people that watch the NRL, which is the National Rugby League in Australia. So that was based more on the Super League in England. So there was a lot of teams there that if you don't know who they are, I've said their names. You had Leeds Rhinos, you had Bradford, you had Wigan, St Helens, Warrington, Huddersfield. There's so many teams in there. They were all English based, as it says, the Super League in England, and it really is a great sport to watch as well, rugby league. And those flash moments, the one at the very, very start that you saw where he's punched him, got him on the ground, they were wearing the purple jersey, and he smacked him on the deck. That did result in a straight red card, I believe. That was in a final as well. That's just happened, boom, it's so just out of the blue. It was amazing to watch. But rugby league, if you could imagine, is the north of England really. The working class areas in England are like rugby league strongholds. The sort of upper class schools, middle to upper class schools that play rugby union, people with a little bit of the money, a little bit of a privileged background, privileged upbringing, silver spoon in the mouth, you know, that's the rugby union territory. But rugby league, that's why I think it spills over a little bit more as well, because they're from working class areas. You're brought up not to take shit, whereas if you're from a middle to upper class background, you've been brought up with a stiff upper lip to turn the other cheek, not to let things upset you. But in a working class background, somebody's mugging you off, you're straight in with the fist and you're landing one on his chin and you're getting in there first. That's why I think it's that little bit more explosive, a little bit more aggressive. But when it came, when I was talking about the NRL in Australia, everything's nearly working class in Australia. They're all batshit mental over there anyway, and they don't need an excuse to fight. That's why that was so enjoyable to watch. There was also New Zealand that was against Great Britain as well. That erupted pretty well. Tonga, that was a pretty good battle as well. So I reckon when rugby league goes into internationals like that there, It's definitely a recipe for disaster. There's definitely a little bit of national pride in there as well. So if you see one of your teammates getting clocked with one, like the Great Britain boy put on, I can't remember if it was Tonga or New Zealand, it was a dirty shot, clotheslined him. Wow, and the slow motion does not do it justice, but that was absolutely sensational to watch, and that has pride of place on the Dawn of World Sports channel, because I can't hold my reactions back. Absolutely love it. Swear words come out, cuss words come out, can't help it. I make no apologies for it. That's what this channel is all about, raw emotion and enjoying what you're seeing. There's nothing better than seeing guys just fucking see all this. And for my Australian friends, soccer, football in the UK, they're pushing and they're throwing themselves down and rolling around the ground, faking injury. It's absolute bullshit. That's what it's all about. See if you've got a little grievance with someone, fucking smack them or fuck off. Fuck off or fucking smack them. None of this pushing pish, none of this rolling around the ground, ref, he hit me, when he's just touched your face, throws himself down, rolls around. Ref goes to linesman, I think he's through a hand, straight red card, and he's out of there, he misses the next game or two of football. Absolutely pish. Either, if you're going to go head to head with each other, either fucking put one on them, or just fuck off. None of this handbags pish, trying to con the referee into giving a red card, absolute bullshit. That's what it's all about. Get stuck into each other, brilliant stuff. Thanks very much for the request of Rugby League fights, for the people who have given me the request. As I said, definitely takes pride of place on the Dawn of World Sports. There's going to be loads more shit like that to come on this channel. If anybody's got anything else they'd like to see me reacting to, please feel free to drop a comment in the description section below. As I said, the original video link will be in the description section below, as will all of our social media platforms as well. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, etc. And if you want to help fund and support the channel, you can. You can become a patron, or you can go fund us or GoFundMe. There's a Just Giving page in there as well. Check all that out. Thanks very much. That was a pleasure. The most shocking rugby league super fights of all time. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Thank you and goodbye.